3 exercises that encourage the separation of your shoulders and your hips. Let's go ask Dan.
So we're working today to address overall hip and shoulder dissociation. And that's really going to be found in the spine. So we're going to look at a couple tests that you can do. Cat-cow, that's just a very simple test that you're even going to be able to feel yourself where you feel tight, and you're going to be able to start addressing these issues. Big problem I always see is everyone's like, well, I slice it, and they move their spine as a unit rather than it being more of a hip and shoulder dissociation movement. So that's what we want to work on today, is being able to break those pieces apart. All the way forward. We're gonna do a simple cat-cow, and you as the patient can kind of feel this as well, but I want you to push your spine all the way up to the ceiling. Great. And we're looking for a good curve. We're looking to reverse the lordosis in the lumbar spine and lordosis in the cervical. And then let's go the exact opposite way and head all the way up as best you can. And so if you can kind of see here is where we get, it's a little bit flat, a little stuck. Do you feel tension here?
Oh yeah.
Okay, then that's what you're kind of feeling as like the patient, is like, where do I get stuck? And that's what we want to do, especially in the golf swing. We want this nice and loose. We want it moving, what we call as full curve reversal, and moving both directions. So that's what we're going to work on today. Let's take a little look at thoracic extension here. So we want it right in the center of where that felt tight. So for you, do you feel like it's where it felt tight?
No, it'd probably be like there.
Great. And then you're going to keep your hips down the entire time. You can use your arms into this. If the neck's a little bit sore, you can put your hands behind the head. So let's start with hands behind the head. And then what you're going to do is just lean back up and over the foam roller. Great, and keep those hips down on the ground as best you can. Good, and then come right back up. And the whole point is not to overstress, but to feel that like little bit of tension. And you want to go through this a good few times to really alleviate the tension through that portion of the spine.
Yeah, I mean, it's tight.
That looks great. Good. And then to increase the load, you can bring the arms nice and straight and go all the way up overhead, as long as the neck doesn't bother you. And then arms go all the way up with it. And you're gonna feel that little increase in stress. But I'd start with the hands behind the back first, make sure it's not sore for a day after, and then go into this.
Do you hold anything back here, or you just
that 1-2 count. Great. This next one's more of a thoracic rotation piece. So you actually you can use a couple PVC pipes, you can use a couple golf clubs, anything that's gonna be nice and long that you can actually grab onto. So the back one is gonna be about mid-shin, and this front one's gonna be right tucked into the inner foot of the front foot. All you're doing is letting this one drop this way and this one drop this way, but you're actually reaching into it. So, and you're gonna feel a real big kind of stretch through the thoracic spine, in through the lats, and it's gonna really increase motion. And then to switch it, it's exactly the opposite. Right in the front foot, and you follow the opposite ways and just lean into it. All right, lastly, to continue with the thoracic rotation, this one gets the full body involved because we're gonna get the neural system involved as well. So we're gonna line the whole thing up. So I'll be head towards the camera here, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna straighten the back leg as best you can. Keep the knee straight, but put it somewhere comfortable in front of you. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna lower the weight. I have about 30 pounds, and you're just gonna rotate all the way back as far as you can, and then push right back up. And it's allowing for a little bit of weighted overload to get as much motion as we possibly can in rotation.